From America's heartland, we've got nighttime baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Danny Duffy gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Alcides Escobar out there at that shortstop position in this one. One of the finer defensive players in all the game. Has great range, great athleticism, and an excellent arm. Not afraid to be aggressive. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, first pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. And he was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
Duffy sets. First pitch on the way. David Wright stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
And he misses with it. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Long throw to third. The tag from Moustakas, and he is out at third base.
Yeah, trying to get aggressive and take third on the single, but that's going to prove to be a bad decision as they wind up gunning him down.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, what a great pitch right there. Against a power hitter, looking to pull the ball. He had no legs behind him on that swing whatsoever.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, a smart pitch there. If you got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
Chopped foul wide of first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets strand one, and now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
Lorenzo Cain started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bruce has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting second, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Settling in now, Jorge Soler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Cespedes going back. Still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0. Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
This is in the air for Cespedes in left. And he's got it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, designated hitter,
Brandon Moss gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Nope,
and there's ball 1.
1-1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, he's allowed 1 home run in the inning already. Maybe he's just a little gun shy out there. It did not look like he wanted any part of that guy on 3-1, and he winds up putting him on.
Snap throw from the catcher. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo. Neil Walker will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Neil Walker.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And reined in, one away.
Batting sixth.
Into the box now, Lucas Duda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is camped under this one. Yeah, that's out number 2. As Asdrubal Cabrera into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Salvador Perez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Salvador Perez.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Corner paint right there. 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Yeah, Perez is just a fantastic all-around player, and you know he was the first catcher since 1992 to be named World Series MVP.
Well, Matt, he's what we call TP, total package.
On the ground to the left side. Throw by right is in time for out number 1. Alex Gordon settles into the box for his first chance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries. But he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And thinking back to that Royals World Series title in 2015, there were so many contributors.
And I think that's what Alex Gordon and his teammates really understand completely. If everyone just does their job, you don't need any one player to be superhuman. Really, it's a team sport, and they exemplify exactly that.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Alcides Escobar gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. d'Arnaud scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Travis d'Arnaud is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Travis d'Arnaud.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Juan Lagares stands in.
Juan Lagares.
Hit the other way out toward right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Boy, a real good effort that time out there in right field. I thought he had a good shot of getting there, but you see the leap comes up just a little short, and that's going to allow this guy to make it up to second here with a double.
Standing in now, Jose Reyes. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So striding in, David Wright, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of right now. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through, a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, this guy's been the heart and soul of this ball club for a long time now, and he delivers for him again. Picks up the RBI on the base hit here.
Yoenis Cespedes steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Two and 0. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Three and 0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Here comes Gordon. And that's the third out. So Christian Colon digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Christian Colon.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And he's set down, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Jorge Soler will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off. And there is Jay Bruce. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Jay Bruce.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Gordon's after it, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the second baseman, Neil Walker. Duffy's ready. Here comes the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Number 21.
Lucas Duda is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Brandon Moss is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he misses again, 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the best of starts to this 4th inning.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Third baseman, number 8.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the 1st round of the same draft.
Now a flare out toward right center. Bruce coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Salvador Perez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Back to Duda, a double play, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. As Drupal Cabrera heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
These guys need to get things sorted out at the plate. The discipline just has not been real good.
Hit out towards second. Colon is up with it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Travis d'Arnaud stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
Hit in the air out to right. Soler has a beat on it, 2 down. Juan Lagares strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Alex Gordon will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Hit to first. Duda's up with it. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2.
Stepping in, Alcides Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Christian Colon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Up high, 2-1 now.
Balls, one strike.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. To 2-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jose Reyes will open the inning here for the Mets. With David Wright following on deck.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Duffy has his sign. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman, number 5.
Digging in, David Wright. He singled his last time up. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. High pop up. Colon is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains. Lorenzo Cain gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. In the air to straightaway right. On the move is Bruce. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Trying to strike him out for the second time. This is in the air for Cespedes is in left. And that's out number 2. Eric Hosmer will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bruce giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Brandon Moss will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
2-run shot to straightaway center, and it's given the Royals a 3-1 lead. Number 66 will be the new pitcher. Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Royals come up with Jay Bruce will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. Duffy into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Neil Walker will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Into the seats, 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 20.
Lucas Duda stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Salvador Perez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Alex Gordon will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Number 2,
Alcides Escobar stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. KC down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Travis d'Arnaud will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Duffy has his target. Here's the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Gordon on the move. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Juan Lagares will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Christian Colon will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Cody Burns is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Christian Colon checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Lorenzo Cain takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Push to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
He's got to be out there on the mound thinking, what is going on here? He comes in from the bullpen, throws 2 pitches now, and he's giving up a double and a single. Makes you wonder whether he'll even get a chance to throw a third pitch.
Fernando Salas will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Jorge Soler will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
First baseman, number 35.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Back goes Bruce at the track. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open.
Good time to add a little insurance here as he's able to make it all the way around to third on the triple. More importantly, though, that makes this a 4-run lead.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 1 out and a run third. Tap fouled at home plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Third baseman, number 8.
Mike Moustakas stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Chop foul right at home plate. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Salvador Perez digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up You hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
This is line to left, and a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 7-1. Alex Gordon ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Alex Gordon will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Alcides Escobar digs in now after lining out in his last try. Cespedes on the move. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally leading off the inning, Jose Reyes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Down the third baseline. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here 0-2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. David Wright stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Yoenis Cespedes gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.